All right, welcome Aries to your February 2021 chakra reading. I'm going to take a look at the 7 main chakras, starting with the root chakra. Root, however you say it. I had people bring that up to me, how I say it. All right, so first card that we have, February 2021, please, Aries. All right, we got Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you might have been feeling like opportunities, perhaps abundance or money kind of been slowing down a little bit, and that's kind of having that fear of not having your needs met or not even having your wants met. That there's a fear that's coming up that that something is amiss, something's slowing down, something is not, just something isn't working. It almost feels like, why are things so slow? Why, what am I missing? You know, like I know how to manifest. I know what I need to be doing, and I'm doing it. Why aren't things happening? So what I will say though is make sure that you're not blocking your blessings. Sometimes we can do that by unconsciously kind of trying to take the reins of everything and feeling like we need to do everything ourselves instead of kind of sharing, delegating, for more to come in. That's one thing that I'm getting. The other way that we can block our blessings is, you know, people do offer, and maybe you're not taking it. Maybe you're not taking people up on their offer. And that can be a detriment if you don't kind of widen the scope and see, well, how, you know, how can either how can this help me, or, you know, maybe you know, someone is actually offering something to you and you're just, I feel like I see like a hand, like you're just saying, no, that's okay, don't worry about it. Well, maybe that is the universe's way of trying to bring something more to you. So consider that, Aries, see if that resonates. Okay. Oh, and here's the sacral. Let's see if there's anything more for the sacral. Okay. All right, we got a number of cards that fell out here. So 6 of Cups, upright. This is what that looks like. Then we have, sorry, the Empress card. Got a number here from Major Arcana. Queen of Pentacles. And the Lovers in reverse. So a lot of childhood stuff might be coming up for you in February, or probably has been coming up for you, and then moving into February. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to, is this a familiar feeling that I had before when I was younger, that maybe, you know, maybe I need to learn from that now. Pulling these together, you might have some feminine wounding, mother wounds coming up. Sorry. I know it really iridescent. So you might have some mother wounds coming up. So pay attention to those. You need to forgive your mom if that is the case. That's something that I actually recently had to do. But if that is what you identify for you, then make sure that you're forgiving your mom. And then, especially if you're a female, then forgive yourself. Okay. There's also with the Queen of Pentacles and then the Lovers in reverse here. So still, you know, more with the feminine energy, but how interesting. How are you abandoning yourself? How are you making yourself feel small? You know, because we have a relationship with ourselves in different ways, just like how we have, you know, relationships with other people. We have relationships with money. We have relationships with anything really. And this just really feels to me here like especially with self-esteem. So that's why I say, how are you abandoning yourself? How are you not acknowledging either the good things about you, what talents, gifts, how far you have come, what obstacles you have overcome? There's a lot of things to give yourself credit for, and I feel like you're not acknowledging it and therefore abandoning yourself. And your higher self is nudging you, by the way, about this. You probably have been noticing that, because nothing is a coincidence. So if you start to see things that it's, it stings a little bit, whether it's like some infographic or a meme or something on social media, you might have been noticing it and still kind of going, yeah, no, I can't do that for myself. I could do that for other people, I just can't do it for myself. Well, this is something to pay attention to then in February. So solar plexus, please. We already got one that came out. All right, so that's interesting. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This is usually the card of like abandonment anyway. So interesting how that's showing up in the solar plexus area. But pay attention then to the actions that you take where you're really not exercising those boundaries. And again, this is connected to the whole abandoning yourself, where you're putting other people first. With so with the boundaries then too, you might, if that doesn't resonate, conversely, it could be a situation where you're setting up boundaries and just shutting people out altogether, where now you feel alone. It's like you don't want to be lonely, but you're the one who's doing it and might not be realizing it. Okay, you might be saying no to things. You might be when you could be creating a connection instead. You might be off standish. I'm getting off standish. I'm also getting like not speaking up and in a specific time where you could be making that connection. You're just kind of leaving it alone, right? If there's an interaction with someone, I feel like you're just kind of leaving it alone. So in those small ways, our energy speaks volumes. So make sure that you're not even doing the small things that are kind of keeping people at bay, where now you feel out in the cold, right? That's the typical saying with this. Let's take a look at the heart chakra. Heart chakra, please. Aries, February 2021. And we have King of Cups. So make sure, okay, so first off, let me back up here a second. What I'm getting is you are actually, even though you can come off as being like confident, just, I don't want to say hard, that's not it. Confident, you can come off super independent. There's a part of you that is like, I'm an imposter. This is not who I really am. Like in the back of your mind, you're kind of going, is someone going to see through me right now? Who's going to catch on to my game? Right. And, even though you're being, I'm not saying game is a dishonest game, like, just the authenticity, you might be afraid of that deep down. So make sure that that critical part, that self-judgment that you keep putting on yourself, it seems to be a theme here, okay? There's the criticism. I feel like you criticize yourself a lot, and therefore, even though the things that you're doing are really authentic, it's just you kind of feel like, am I half bullshitting here? So just make sure that, you know, because here's the thing, you're not being disingenuous. You are being authentic, but that second guessing part of yourself, the critical part, and just that self-talk that you have, is really, it's stopping you in some way. I really feel like it's shrinking what could even be bigger for you. I hope that makes sense. This is really, this is an interesting card, because this is, I feel a lot more here than I feel like I can actually articulate. So I hope that that makes sense, okay, with the King of Cups in reverse. Because you have a lot to give. You have a super big heart, Aries. I feel like for some reason you're allowing how your perception of yourself, which is totally false, it's just more egoic, trippy type stuff, but it's getting in your way. Okay, so throat chakra, please. All right, I've got 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Is there anything for the throat chakra? Okay, so 4 of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. So you've really been trying to either pipe down about a particular subject, which is really interesting because that's not really typically you. I don't think, you know, Aries, as you're watching this, I really don't feel like you don't express yourself, but you've really been trying to keep things under wraps for a particular reason. I'm wondering if it's because you don't want anyone else to criticize you because you're already doing it to yourself. So what I would say here with the throat chakra is still express yourself. Don't be afraid that other people are, you know, what they say. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, their beliefs, their thoughts. It doesn't matter. So just, I mean, go with your flow, Aries. They're really, you know, this is king energy here. I know it was upside down because you're afraid of that critical part, but I think that it's probably, you're making it bigger in your head than it probably is what I'm getting. Okay, so third eye for February 2021. Anything else here? Because we've got 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, all right, that's enough. So 3 of Wands in reverse, followed by 10 of Cups. Woohoo! Okay, then we have Knight of Pentacles in reverse and 3 of Cups. So first off, what I'm actually seeing is, it's interesting. You've had like almost like a mental battle with yourself. Like, I mean, considering all the different things that we have discussed up until the third eye, it's a lot of like the self-criticism, kind of feeling a little bit hopeless, and getting a little bit impatient about something, but it's like understanding, hey, everything's going to be all right. You know, everything that I'm working towards is going to be great and it's going to be good. And, you know, now even, especially now we're in a new year, everything is going to turn around. And so with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's kind of what you're thinking, is like things are going to start picking up here. I really think so, because it's a new day, a new dawn, and you know, there's going to be a lot to be able to celebrate. There's going to be, you know, with everyone that I meet and I collaborate with, things are going to be a lot better. Like life in general is going to be better. So it's interesting. It's like all that self-criticism and then kind of talking yourself out. But the thing is, because it's in the third eye, it feels very just more conceptual and needs to be embodied more. Okay, and so that's where having stillness, that's where meditation comes in. Affirmations, yeah, as long as you're in a different energetic state, then affirmations are going to work. Otherwise, they're not going to do anything. So anything that you can do to really embody what you're actually trying to do here. the heart and the mind need to be coherent and cohesive and working together. So whatever you can do to bring that feeling to match what it is that you are envisioning for the future. Okay, so hope that makes sense too. So crown chakra for Aries, please. Crown chakra, there's already 3 cards. Okay, that's good enough. It's a lot of cards. Death card. Whoa. 5 of Swords. 7 of Wands in reverse. And 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Spiritually, there's a lot of transformation. I really do feel, though, Aries, you know, this isn't anything quite new to you. But, okay, let me put it to you this way. You're actually battling things on a spiritual front. These are the things that you can't see. And this goes above and beyond battling your battling head knowledge, right? Battling the thoughts like we talked about in the 3rd chakra. This is beyond that, because you recognize that there are other energies that can just really affect you, that can make you feel separate from pure source. And so this feels pretty, this feels heavy is not the right word. It's like this is a major thing right now. And you are trying to understand this, what the spiritual fight is really about. So I hope this is resonating. For those of you who understand what I'm getting, you know, please comment on that, because this is absolutely what it feels like. So with the 7 of Wands in reverse and 3 of Pentacles in reverse, you feel like this is something newer to you. Not that you haven't recognized that there are other energies that can affect us, but this feels different to you, because it's almost like, am I even prepared for this? Do I even, you know, let's put it this way, are my old tools, are they going to be working on whatever this is that's going on right now? I don't know what to make of this, is almost what I'm hearing. I want to be sure of what's going on energetically in like that spiritual realm, but I don't know. Yeah, that's what this feels like, because there's a whole transformation taking place, and you understand this on a bigger scale, like a massive collective type of scale. You understand that there is an awakening that is occurring, and so a death is part of the awakening. When you know, the human parts that we understand are not going to be helpful, or that we awaken to us as spiritual beings, you understand this, and so you want to be helpful. But it's like, am I going to be able to help with this on the capacity or the level that I feel like I need to? I feel so almost too like, am I focused enough for this? Okay, but just understand, you have access to your guides. You have, you know, you are prepared for the people who you're going to be helping. Let's put it that way, right? Okay, so comment below, like, subscribe, share, and I will be seeing you next time. Thanks for watching.